you doing? This is Coach Manary here for my final project on my coaching philosophies and what I learned in John Wooden's Intersection of Practice and Theory. Got two great books that we Lifetime Affections, a little blue book, and they call me Coach. So let's see how the rest of this goes.
Was it the money that made me a savage? Popping them perks and I made it a habit. Towing them pictures and serving them addicts. That was exciting to me. I'm so excited to be. Started with nothing, we had to inspire the beat. This they fly to me. I'm getting to it, feel like the man. I got the plan. I call the shooters, they out with the van. Play with the squad, get pop like a zen. Pop like a perk. I'm going ham. I'm going crazy on niggas too wavy for niggas do magic like I look a sin. I'm in the kitchen, compressing the bird. Take out the 9 and I sell it for 30. The straight to the jeweler, I'm busting the rollie, the light of the city like me GO3. I got the plug, he sending my teeth. Don't know these niggas know me. Even though niggas, they call me OG. Young nigga, but I put it down. We was on it when it were.
Standing here in Poly Pavilion, this is the home, the gymnasium that Coach Wooden built. From my understanding, I think he only lost one home game in his entire year coaching in this gymnasium. I think it's like 183 or 184 and 1. So the banners here that are hanging are just national championship banners that the whole school was in. But we got back-to-back championships from 1969 to 1970, 1971 to 1972. I mean, that's a 4-year span right there. There was another one in 1975 and 73. I mean, Coach Wooden did some remarkable things as a winner, and it's inspired me to try to live up to that same pedigree of coaching.
Do me one favor. Take a few steps back.
Back down on my own again.
And look at yourself. Matter of fact, take yourself outside your body and then look at yourself and see how you playing yourself.
So we're here in the UCLA Hall of Fame in John Wooden's Den, and I felt that you couldn't get a more iconic space than this. It's actually giving me chill bumps and goosebumps just talking about it and being in this space. Being surrounded by greatness in his actual office space. It's very similar. I know I'm a little old school. I mean, I might not be this old, but just surrounded by books and knowledge. His nice, comfortable recliner chair. I look to have one of my own one day. A notepad, it's got some film, I'm sure. And just to be in this space, surrounded by and with information of all the great things that he did is truly inspiring to me as a coach. So I actually want to read a little poem from the book They Call Me Coach that I saw. A couple little highlighted points that I realized that the same thing in 1964, whatever he was teaching in his coaching philosophies, I have the same ideas and I use the same stuff in my coaching today. But it said, too many boys just want to start. If not, they don't want any part. We struggle with that today nowadays in recruiting and coaching. Every kid thinks that they deserve to start, but they don't want to even put in the work. And then the times of some have flair, that makes me wonder if they care. He talked a lot about showing off and showboating. He wasn't a fan of it. Nowadays, I encourage it, and I'll even show off and showboat with you a little bit. But one forward seems to think that surpasses all comedy. Another does not like to run, but is involved in endless fun. A mother thinks her son should start, or from the team he should depart. I had a mother come up to me mid-game at halftime and ask me why her son isn't playing. So it's just I just love the connections that I have in the same situations that I'm dealing with currently in my coaching career that Coach Wooden had, back when he was coaching. It makes me feel that I could someday live up to his standard and win some national championships. So in a little blue book that we talked about in class, the pyramid of success I already had in my PowerPoint presentations that I use in my coaching. And one of the first cornerstones that we talked about a lot of was industriousness. Simply means just work. Coach Wooden really believed in hard work. I truly believe in my coaching philosophy is is hard work will supersede everything else. You know, sometimes I tell my players, listen, if you're gonna make a mistake, just make it 100 miles an hour. Just work hard, just go about doing it all the right way. Friendship, loyalty. Loyalty is big in coaching. They talk about nowadays. A lot of coaches, they say that they want an assistant coach to be loyal and to make their job easier. Shout out to Coach Sparky McEwen on that. Cooperation, everyone has to work together. Enthusiasm, you have to be passionate. One thing I think that separates me from a lot of the other coaches is my passion and my love for the game and to help the players. So I'm truly passionate, have a lot of enthusiasm in my coaching. Sincerity, intenseness, initiative. You got to take the initiative to do it. Alertness, just paying attention at all times, being aware of your surroundings and what's going on and what you need to do and where you're supposed to be. Self-control, condition, skill. You got to have a little skill to do this. If not, it's my job to improve your skill and to teach you some skills in order to be successful in your coaching. Team spirit, confidence, very, very big. One of the 3 blocks that I think is one of the most important ones is the confidence. You have to be confident in what you're doing. The other day, Dr. Riviera in one of my other classes, she said, be confident when you're up here talking. Really, really important as far as leadership. Poise, and the top of the building block, competitive greatness. The will to win. Wanting to win and to compete. Now, I say a lot about winning. Coach Wooden did not like to talk about winning. I think it's important. I talk a lot about it, to do whatever you have to do in order to win. And something that kind of holds it all together, there's a few little blocks around the side. At the very, very top is Coach Wooden talked a lot about faith and his belief in God. I'm a man of God. I believe in God, and I believe you have to believe in something higher and bigger than yourself. So that was one thing that me and Coach Wooden have a lot in common is their belief in God and their faith. And in kind of just doing it all the right way.
Gave you the plug. Try to be real with some niggas and put on my money and show some love. You did me a favor, I knew you was shicey, I knew you would show you was. It's only a matter of time for niggas get lined and hit with them slugs.
Try to teach my brothers, never try to be better than somebody else. Just trying to be the best you can be. Never cease trying to be the best you can be. That's in your power, the other isn't. And from those things, I coined my definition of success. Peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to become the best of what you can. Today.
Yes, it's a final thing.